there, my lovely friends. Thank you so much for joining me today on Lumiere. Today's pick a card reading is all about your person. We're going to be spilling the tea on this connection, finding out what they're thinking, how they're feeling, the energies surrounding this connection. I'll be taking a look at future energies as well. I literally cannot wait to get started. So let's take a look at the crystals. Group number 1 is the rose quartz. Group number 2 is the spirit amethyst. Group number 3 is the apatite palm stone. So take as much time as you need to make your selection today. Listen to that quiet inner voice, that inner yes or that inner no. Let that guide you as to which of the 3 groups will resonate with you the most today. It's just a general reading, so take what resonates and just leave the rest behind. When you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video. Head to your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 1 and the beautiful rose quartz point. Let's take a look, let's spill the tea, let's find out what is going on with your person and in this connection. Let's see if we can get you some clarity today. I'm going to begin with one of these cards. Yeah, you have the card, the Mirror. This is interesting. So I feel like when you look into each other's eyes, you kind of see one another. And the thing with the mirror and this mirroring energy is that, first of all, it can feel very intense, and often through that mirroring process we can trigger each other. So there may be some of that there. I feel like you're very similar, you've got a lot in common, and I also feel like you are mirroring each other's patterns, right? So if you pull away a little bit, your person will pull away. If your person has a particular sort of trigger, you may be triggered by the same sort of thing. I sense that you're really exchanging a lot of energy between one another. There's a lot of energetic exchange here, and you're sort of mirroring one another a little bit like that. So it's interesting. We'll explore it further. I was getting another message coming in and it's just kind of slipped away, but I'll see if it comes back to me. But this mirroring energy is often shows up in twin flame and soulmate connections as well. It's like you're sort of two of a kind, so you're really resonating with this mirror energy. You're resonating on the same frequency. So, but also, you may mirror each other's wounds, but you also mirror all the beautiful aspects and the high vibrational aspects of one another, right? So, and that's how you're really vibing with one another. So that kind of connection can feel very intense. If you're feeling it like that, if you're just like, wow, I've not felt like this this way before about somebody, this feels a little bit different. This person is a mirror for you, or you are a mirror for them. And in doing so, they're able to kind of reveal something about you. They're kind of holding up a mirror to you so that you can see yourself with greater clarity, and it may be the case that you are also doing that for them. So there's something about this connection which is quite spiritual, quite intense, where you're holding this mirror up to each other and just going, this is how lovable you are, this is how amazing you are, this is how special you are. See yourself through the eyes that I see you. So there's something about that here, which is that intensity, you see, and it looks like a kind of shard of glass in this as well. So sometimes that can be, like I was saying, triggering or a little bit challenging for us. It can cut us a little bit to see ourselves, to get that insight into ourselves. It can be challenging to accept that we're lovable, to accept that we are enough just as, that you're good enough just as you are. You don't need to change. You are already ultimately lovable and magical, right? So there is that there. So there may be like a little kind of, I don't know, like a thorn here. Like I'm just seeing like a rose stem with a thorn. Again, that shard of glass, that little thorn on the rose. It is a rose. There is love there. It is beautiful. But also there are these maybe lessons or challenges in this connection. So that at times may cut. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. We have the card withdraw. So maybe that one or both of you have withdrawn from this connection a little bit. Perhaps your person has ghosted you and you're just like, I don't understand what's going on here. Or they're kind of keeping their energy to themselves. I sense that for some of you, you've been in quite an intense connection and now they've pulled away and you're wondering what's going on, because you're just like, we were talking all the time, you were blowing up my phone, we were spending time together, whatever it is, or we were flirting, you seem really into me, and now It feels like there's this energy where they've kind of taken a step back, either physically or energetically, and you're just like, what's going on with you? I sense that this energy is to do with them wanting to regain their equilibrium a little bit. I sense that this is because it has been very intense. This connection, maybe you've exchanged a lot of energy, or just this mirroring nature of the connection has been quite intense for you, and your person, like, it can't be sustained at that level. It's too much for them. I expect it's a little bit too much for you as well. So if they have withdrawn their energy a little bit, I'm not sensing that it's because they're not interested, or they don't find you attractive, or they don't love you. It's just that they need to come home to themselves to kind of assimilate some of these experiences, to kind of regain their equilibrium a little bit, particularly for men. When men are in an intense connection, or the masculine, then they can make a lot of oxytocin, right? That love hormone, that bonding hormone, right? When you're getting close, or you're just flirting, things like this. But men are very sensitive to that because it can lower their testosterone, right? And then they begin to feel a bit weird and a bit off, and it can affect their kind of mental health, and they're just like, I don't feel very good, and it's natural for them to want to pull away in order to let their testosterone rise. So with that withdrawing energy, that could be what's going on with your person. If your person is a masculine, if you identify like that, as they're the masculine and you are the feminine energy in this connection. So that's just a message for some of you. It's just a message that came through from spirit that I was picking up on. So let's see what else is going on. Let's jump into your tarot. This is a juicy reading already. Ten of Pentacles is the overall theme. So there is a lot of good here, a lot of kind of long-term potential in this connection. They see you as their perfect 10, right? Something that's very solid, something that's got like I was saying, longevity, something that you can invest in for the future. So they see, like, that's too many. They see a lot of goodness here in this connection, right? There's a lot of experiences to share, a lot that you can continue to explore going forwards. So even if they have pulled away a little bit, I just sense it's this energy of regaining their equilibrium. And if you can honor that in them, then they will come back towards you, right? Let's see what's going on with you guys. Wow, powerful energies. I sense that this may be kind of love at first sight or lust at first sight. Like really powerful right from the beginning between you and this person, of just like, wow, you feel different, right? You feel completely different to other people. And there's just something about them, and you can't quite put your finger on it. Virgo's energy showing up here, Taurus energy as well. Because you get the Fool, King of Pentacles, and the Magician. You may also be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn, or have that in your chart. So that is interesting. So it feels like you're just like jumping into this, but not really knowing what you were getting yourself into, right? Yes, there is that long-term potential here, but, and just, there's so much magic in this connection. A lot of flirtation, like that kind of, I'm feeling like the crackle of electricity is what I want to say. So a lot of electricity between you guys. So yeah, it does feel really exciting. And yeah, it does look like it's got a lot of long-term potential. Like it's built on a solid foundation with this King of Pentacles energy, that you can create a lot together. Kind of like build something together with one another. So yeah, but it feels like you're really starting at the beginning, like you didn't really know them, or you didn't really know what you were getting yourself into, and you're kind of learning more about them as you go along. It could also be that you're trying to manifest this person, or they're manifesting you, you know, if they've gone cold on you or they've gone silent, something like this is what I'm seeing. But I feel like there's this energy where it may have been too much too soon, or that you kind of got involved in this and you didn't know what you were getting yourself into, that there's this energy of like, you perceived it as one thing, right? You know, maybe you perceived them as very solid, or you perceived them as somebody who had a lot of long-term potential that you could really see yourself with for a relationship. And now there are more things with this Magician. This can kind of sometimes be about illusions. There's more things coming to light. You're learning more about facets of their personality, or or their character, getting to know them better, more things coming to light for you, and that some of what you perceived about them or about this connection or what you believed to be true may not have been true. It may have been more of an illusion. But this is just the nature of getting to know somebody at a deep level, you know, getting to know the authentic person rather than the kind of person that we show up to life as, you know. So it is very beautiful. That's too many. Right, let's see. I just want to check in with you, group number 1, see what's going on in your energy field right now. Oh, this is so sweet. So you get the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up here for you. So I just feel like you're really worried, you're really concerned, and you're really confused about what's going on in this connection. You're just like, I feel really confused. I don't understand what's happening here. I feel like you jumped into this with both feet. You're just like, yeah, I'm 100% on board with this. I'm doing this. I think this is brilliant. And now you're just in this situation where you don't know where you stand, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You don't know where you stand. You don't know what's happened. You don't know what's going on here. You know, maybe if they've pulled away or they're behaving in a way that you kind of like didn't know that they could. I feel like for some of you, you're just like, I didn't know that you had this in you to kind of be this way or to treat me like this. You know, I thought I could trust you. I thought that I could rely on you, or that you were my rock, or that you would be there for me, or that you were true to me, whatever it is. I'm not picking up on deception or anything like this, just this kind of, you know, I didn't expect this from you, I think is the energy that I'm picking up on. There's something that's happened where it's left you feeling really, really worried and really, really confused in this situation about this love, right? With this Queen of Cups energy. About this love, you know, you've got this beautiful open heart, you're extending compassion to them if they're going through a difficult time, right? That's the energy that you're in, but you're still like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what's for the best, right? And I think you're thinking a lot of different things and entertaining a lot of different scenarios about what could be going on with them or what could possibly happen for the future. And Spirit really wants you to know that it's kind of not as bad as it seems, okay? That 1, everything's going to be okay, and 2, that it's not as bad as it seems, okay? Excuse me, or it's not as bad as you're imagining. Let's check in with your person. Okay, your person is showing up in an interesting way. You get Empress, Tower, and the Page of Swords. So maybe an Aquarius showing up here, Libra or Taurus as well. So they see you as the kind of attractive, grounded, very special person that you are. They see the beautiful potential there, that this is kind of fertile ground that they can grow something with you. And yet there is this energy with the Tower where this goodness, this love that you exchange have broken down. I feel like with you guys in group number 1, we're looking at a connection where the communication is broken down, or the connection is broken down, the relationship is broken down, okay? There's something about this. The thing with the Tower is that it only takes away what isn't serving us. So I feel like there's something in this connection where there's quite a tough lesson here, right? Things are definitely shifting and changing, and that may make you feel a little bit like you don't know where you stand, like you don't know what's going on. And your person is really kind of breaking through old paradigms about love, about perhaps how they see the feminine if your person is a masculine, right? About those perceptions. So there is this breakdown, but it's creating new ideas is what I'm seeing, right? A lot of curiosity with this Page of Swords. A lot of new ideas are coming into their mind. This is kind of making way Whatever's happened here, whatever tension there is, whatever breakdown has happened, is making way for kind of a new perception to come in. And they're very curious about this, okay? I'm sensing that they're very curious about you as well. They may be checking you out on social media, asking around about you, kind of spying on you, wanting to know what you're doing, what you're up to, what's going on with you, right? They've got a lot of questions about this whole situation. There is love here with this Empress energy, okay? There is love here, but I also see change, okay? So there is like this shifting, it feels like shifting sands. This is a process, a kind of change. I'm hearing of kind of elimination as well, kind of eliminating those old beliefs, what's no longer serving, things that have perhaps been unhelpful or have been undermining this connection. It feels like they're imploding a little bit as well. This is the kind of message that I'm getting, that there's something inside. This could be just like their old ideas that are kind of breaking down, or that this is more of an internal process than an external process, or the internal process is being mirrored in the external. But I definitely see that they are curious about this connection, the feelings that they're having, right? This could be that by meeting you or having this connection, it's changed their perception of love, of relationships, of the world, or as kind of things as they saw it. This is making them feel very uncomfortable, right? So there's something about that coming that close to like such a beautiful love, and someone who is so open-hearted that perhaps is a little bit triggering for them. And then maybe that element of self-sabotage, but they're definitely still got their eyes on you. And I do see them reaching out with a message. If you've been in no contact, I see them reaching out with a message for you, okay? So you get Magician, you get the Nine of Cups, and you get the Devil. Capricorn's energy showing up here really strongly as well. So this is interesting. What is it that I'm getting here? There is this element of self-sabotage here that I'm seeing. There is an element of obsession showing up here. They may be obsessed with you. Again, the Magician showing up twice now, so I feel like that's quite a powerful message to do with the magic in this connection, that there is this ability to kind of create emotional fulfillment and happiness, and to kind of overcome any challenges or difficulties, or these kind of lower vibrational energies. I sense that your person is going through some kind of transformation. They may be overindulging. I do see that here when I see the Nine of Cups with the Devil, and kind of substances, you know, weed or alcohol or something like this, as a way of numbing for some of you, not for all of you. It may be that this is something that they do to kind of cope with strong emotions, but it's something that they want to change, they're willing to overcome. Let's take a look, see what other messages we can get. It's like you're really connected to one another's energy. There is love here that I see. There may be an element of forcing something as well. It's like someone in this connection is trying to kind of force like a happy outcome or something like this. And you can really let it flow. It's like the shadow aspect. There is a lot of happiness here. You do bring a lot of happiness and love into their life. You are like this wish come true, this kind of dream come true that they experience here. But as a result of that, this devil energy is really kind of creating a trigger for them. But we see that with that mirroring energy. It's like there's something about their shadow self, which we all have, which is kind of undermining this connection a little bit. A little bit is what I'm sensing. Yeah, this love is transforming. King of Cups, Page of Cups in the reverse, and Death. So strong, powerful energies here, that this time of difficulty, of confusion that we've been talking about, or of being triggered, is coming to an end now. So this is what I'm seeing. Because they have very, very strong feelings for you, and these feelings have really developed. It's like they're kind of solid in their feelings, is what I'm sensing. I feel like for some of you, you may like want an apology, and I don't think you're going to get it. they are sorry, right? If they need to apologize, they are sorry, but they may struggle to say the words, or they may express it in a different way through like spending time with you or a gift, but they may not actually say the words, is what I'm sensing. But I'm sensing that this is a love that is growing, that is developing. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they can't live without you, right? Is what I'm getting. And this death is really saying, look, this is a full stop here to this difficulty that we've been through, and that we're moving forward with this now. I really like it. This is like a full transformation. This is like using those experiences from the past in order to kind of gain wisdom, in order to move forward with it. Okay? So you get the 8 of Pentacles, you get 2 of Wands, and you get 4 of Wands in the reverse. So there is this energy here where you can definitely, that they're willing to work on this, that you can put the effort in to find kind of together, to work together, to find solutions, to do this, that they've learned something about themselves in order to kind of move forward with this and realize the potential of this. And they may not know exactly what that is, right? Kind of where you're going to be or what's going on. I sense that maybe for some of you, you may be in different locations. Right, you may be separated by physical distance, different cities, different countries. For some of you, could be long distance, but definitely this energy of wanting to look to the future to create something which is more stable, right? Because that's the, there is that issue here of wanting to create a solid foundation and looking for opportunities to do that so that you can explore more together. Let's see what other energies are showing up for you guys. Yeah, we have the card numbing. I really sense that with that 9 of Cups to the Devil, that they may be numbing their feelings, you know, just kind of not really connecting to the heart space at this time. And that may leave you feeling very confused, because if they're not talking about how they're feeling or what's going on with them, that can leave them very confused. Yeah, we have the card Change, mirroring that death energy, Scorpio's energy showing up in your reading. So this is a powerful time of change, so I'm not surprised if you feel a little bit off kilter, off center, off balance with this connection. And we have the card Return. So lovely. So I definitely see your person coming towards you, coming back to you, being able to reunite with you. Again, though, I see that they're kind of not very good at talking about their feelings in some way, or kind of expressing their emotions, but what Spirit wants you to know, and what I'm really feeling in my heart, is that they have very strong feelings for you and very strong emotions. They're really in the emotion ocean about this, and they want to be able to find their way back towards you, to be able to return, to talk things through, and to connect to you, and to ultimately to be with you. Okay, so that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards. As always, I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my self-study course, Manifest a Specific Person. Is 8 hours of video training with me. I think it's excellent value. We've got a workbook and meditations as well. So if you're looking to get into right alignment with a special person in your life, to call them into your life then, and to become a master manifestor, then I can definitely help you to do that. Loads of empowering information in that course. So check that out, and everything else that I have to offer. It's all linked in the description box and over on my website, lumieretarot.com. But I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, group number 2. This is your reading for everyone who picked the beautiful and amazing Spirit Amethyst cluster. Take a look at that. It's so amazing. So yeah, it's just you and me and the cards. Let's find out what's going on in this connection, spilling the tea on this connection, all the energies surrounding you both, and see if we can get you some clarity and some insight. Right, I've got 3 cards coming out. We've got the Stone, the Seed, and the Prayer. So interesting. Such beautiful energies from this deck. So I'm just sensing that your person with this Stone energy, that they are very grounded, right? They've got this kind of mineral quality to them that I want to say. So, but it feels like they're being, like they're not giving very much away. It may be that they're kind of playing it cool a little bit and not revealing how they truly feel about you. But I sense with this seed energy that there is a lot of potential in this connection, which with gentle care, with kind of nurturing, the right kind of circumstances, you know, the light, the water, that kind of nurturing and nourishment and kind of tender care can grow into something much more, you know, can be something else. From tiny acorns, great big oaks grow. So that's what I'm seeing here. So that it feels like this is maybe the very early stages of something, that this is a little bit embryonic, or that feelings are just developing, that they're kind of budding, that they're just starting, right? And maybe that you're kind of wishing for more, or hoping to see more from them, or hoping to see more of them, right? With this person is what I'm sensing with this. But you're just like, it feels like with this stone energy, you're just like, I've just got no idea. I've got no idea if you're into me. I've got no idea how you feel. I can't pick up on your energy. I can't sense you. I'm completely in the dark about kind of how you are. So you're just like, are you into me? Aren't you into me? Right? I feel like there's a bit of a thing, but you're not giving much away, is what I'm sensing. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on here. A lot of earth energy as well showing up here. And then the prayer. This is so nice. So it's just like setting your intention. Prayers are really kind of about your intention here. When you've got a wishy-washy idea about what it is we want, we get wishy-washy results. I always say that here on the channel. Such beautiful image on here as well. So it's just like all your hopes and wishes and desires. So it's like anchor yourself, get clear about what it is that you want, you know, sum it up in kind of one sentence. Do you want them to contact you? Do you want them to ask you out on a date? Do you want them to kind of reconnect with you? Do you want to marry them, right? What is it? Set that as your intention, put it out there to the universe, right? You can write it down on a piece of paper, put it under your pillow for like 9 nights. That's quite a good manifesting tool, but just like kind of just being clear in, you know, clearing up your own energy field to decide what it is that you want, and not thinking about what it is that you don't want, right? If they're kind of ignoring you, or you're not getting that sense that they're kind of into you or choosing you, focus on what it is that you want. You know, that's how you can elevate yourself and make yourself more magnetic, right? I see you being able to do that, group number 2, right? Being able to do that, set your intention, you'll become more magnetic to what it is that you desire with your person. I feel like you're kind of like whispering little things to yourself, like, oh, I wish they'd call, or I wish they'd give me a sign, or I wish they'd, I could know one way or the other what's going on, right? There's a lot of that. We have the card, the void. Again, this energy of like, I've got no idea. I've got no idea what's going on with this person, right? But don't worry, we're going to explore it and we're going to find out. This void energy is really actually very interesting, and it's really powerful. This is all about creating space. So sometimes that space in our life when we are unsure about what's next, and perhaps you're unsure about what's next with this connection and with this person. Is this going to be a thing? Isn't it going to be a thing? What's going to happen? You know, you're trying to manifest things into that space. There is this kind of space here for potential, that seed energy, but we can be a little bit afraid of the void. When there is a space, no one's calling, you know, no one's checking us out, you know, it doesn't look like there's anything on the horizon. Things may feel a little bit stagnant or stuck, or that just like the future looks a little bit blank, or a little bit, you may feel really, really unsure about kind of what's going to happen next or where to go next. But this is a field of potentiality, right? So it can feel scary, and we can choose to tune in with that energy. Or, on the other hand, if there is that void, that space, that is a clearing, right? So often in life, people want to get, I don't in any way want to sound judgmental, because like, whatever it is, I've been there, I've done it, right? But often, I see this in the comments, and people write to me, they want to get with a certain person, but there is somebody from the past who is lingering, right? that's kind of like a friends with benefits or a situationship or someone that keeps dropping in and out on their life, and this really stops them from moving forward and connecting to somebody new or connecting to the person that they're interested in, because they're kind of one foot in an old relationship and one foot in this new, and then it kind of messes up the energy a little bit. But again, this is very beautiful, because when we create space, when we're just like, no, I don't want crumbs, this isn't what I truly want, right? When we say no, the universe really hears us. You know, when we're really clear about our inner yes and our inner no and what's okay with us, the universe really really resonates with that, really can come in and help us. And sometimes that means clearing the decks. It means having that space and being able to face that void, that quietness, right? Or that sense of kind of not knowing, or of being on the precipice and not knowing what's next, right? Really kind of facing up to that, being in that space, but creating space. Sometimes we just don't create space for new things to come in. That can be physical space with the kind of stuff that we own or whatever, right? Or for new friends to come in, or for new opportunities to come in. We have to create the space in order to do that. So if you're in this situation where you're just like, I feel like things are a little bit empty, or things are a bit quiet, or I don't know what's going on, you can choose to see that through the light of positivity, right? And just being like, this is beautiful creative space for my manifestations to come in and to manifest and to form. It's like a blank canvas, and you are the artist. You hold the brush in your hand, and it's up to you what you paint on that canvas, so you may as well make it a masterpiece, okay? That's the message that I'm getting for you today. Oh, we've got the lady with no bra on. Yay! If you've been on the channel, you will know that the lady with no bra turns up quite often. We're thinking of starting like a Kickstarter campaign or some sort of GoFundMe page so that we can buy some underwear. But I think she's free. Maybe she doesn't need it. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, let go of resentment. So perhaps you feel a little bit resentful about maybe how things are right now, or how things have turned out, or about kind of somebody else who's in the mix in this connection. Remember that resentment can really kind of bind us to things. Just, send blessings, send love to whoever's in this situation, or to your person. It's going to really transform things for you in order to move forward. I'm sensing it may not necessarily just be resentment, it could be disappointment as well, for some of you, okay? Let's jump into your tarot, you guys, and see what's going on here for you. Page of Wands, yeah, as the overall theme of this situation right now. So yeah, again, I see something which is, it could be that it's kind of just getting started, and maybe that you've known this person for a long time, and you've stayed in that kind of energy. Or this could be somebody new that you're asking about today. I see a lot of flirtation here. I see someone who's very interested in you, who finds you very attractive, who sees kind of potential here, who feels very excited around you, right? So there is that kind of spark of attraction here, and the potential for this to develop into something more. This is like a mini magician as well. Some of that manifesting energy here, like I was saying, that magic wand, that paintbrush, of being able to create a masterpiece with your own, your own thoughts and emotions and intentions and desires. Let's see what's been going on in this situation. Wow. So I see a lot of energy being shared between you, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Here, Leo's energy, maybe Sagittarius, Aries energy as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. So you've got a lot showing up here, but it's interesting. The strongest energies that I'm getting are Cancer and Leo energy right now, but we'll take a look further if that helps to clarify things for you. So yeah, this is somebody who's coming towards you in love, who has kind of singled you out from the crowd, has identified you as someone that they could come towards. It may be that they have come towards you like in a way that is quite intense. I see with the Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords, like there is this energy of like full force here. It's like they've made like an offer or an intention. You know, they have come towards you with this energy of, yes, I'm interested, or yes, I've got feelings for you, or yes, I'd like to date you or explore this more, right? They have identified you as someone who, they see everything that you've got going on in your life, right? Maybe you've got like a high social media following, or you work in social media, or you are kind of making a name for yourself, or you've just got stuff going on in your life and people kind of recognize that you are kind of leveling up, that you're elevating yourself, that you are kind of someone to really know, that you're someone that you're kind of confident in your own abilities, is what I'm seeing here. It feels like maybe they came towards you and withdrew a little bit, like there's some kind of energy here where it was just all feels quite fast moving, is what I'm sensing. I want to explore this further, but it just feels like it was quite fast, or it is quite fast moving. Maybe that they've set the pace of this and it's been a little bit too quick, or that they were really, really in your life and now they've kind of disappeared and you don't know what's going on, right? And they were just like, yeah, I'm 100% into this, and now they've kind of disappeared off the radar or something like this. Or maybe just that this whole thing is just moving too quickly for you or for them, or that you've let them set the pace of this, right? And as a reminder from Spirit that you can set the pace. If you need to slow things down, you can. I want to check in with how you are feeling about this whole situation. Yeah, there is this energy. So you get Chariot in the reverse, you get the Ten of Cups and the beautiful Queen of Pentacles showing up in your energy. Cancer's energy showing up here again, like I was saying. So there is this feeling that maybe there's some kind of problem that cannot be overcome, or you can't find a solution to it at this time. So it may be the case of sort of right person, wrong time, or that this hasn't developed in the way, and you're just like, feels a little bit directionless, like you're just like, I don't know what's going on here. You know, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Or that there could be some problem or issue and you haven't found a solution to it, is what I'm sensing here. But you're just like fully invested in this. You know, your heart is absolutely in this connection, right? You know your own value. I think this is really good. You know your own worth. You know what it is that you bring to the table, and you won't accept anything less. You won't accept crumbs. So you're very much in your own power in that sense, right? You see like that there is long-term potential with this, that there is something that you would like to develop and grow. You're coming from a very healthy space of self-love as well, and that self-love will be mirrored back to you from the 3D. In the 3D, you've come into your own power. You've come into your own kind of been on that self-love journey. But I really sense that there's something with you where you're just like, maybe you feel like this connection has stalled. You felt like it was going really in the right direction and that things were going well, and now you feel, or that there was a lot of potential here, and now you feel like it's stalled for some reason, or that there's a problem that can't be overcome. But you do really love this person, you've got strong feelings for them, you're really in the emotion ocean. But you know who you are. You know that you won't settle for second best, that you won't settle for crumbs, right? And you want them to show up for you in the way that you know that you deserve. I feel like there's some kind of snag or sticking point here. Let's see how your person is. What's going on with group number 2's person? How are they feeling, Spirit? Let us know. Thank you, Spirit guys. Thank you, angels, for your beautiful messages today. Powerful energies from your person. 5 of Wands, the World, the Sun. More Leo energy, could be Aries, Sagittarius as well. So I feel like there's this inner conflict where they're kind of struggling with something. I feel like for some of them they're kind of struggling with life. You may be at odds with one another about kind of like where this is going. This is definitely indicated that your person in this may be from another culture or another background, that this could be a long distance connection with this world and this sun energy, that perhaps maybe they come from a sunny place, or that you met them in the summertime or at the beach or something like this. This really indicates that this could have been like a holiday romance as well, that you would have liked to explore more of, or just like a kind of brief encounter that you would have liked to explore more of, and that perhaps you don't know how to make this happen. That's just a message for some of you that I'm seeing. So there's something here where you are at odds with one another, but they also see you through this beautiful lens of love. They see a lot of potential here, a lot of happiness. They want to give you the world. They want to explore a lot with you, right? To have experiences with you. You feel like there's this energy here where maybe they were going through a difficult time and you've really kind of opened up their kind of perception or their vision. So perhaps they were a little bit tunnel vision, a little bit kind of thinking about things in a particular way, and there's something about this meeting you and this connection which has really kind of expanded their view as to kind of what's possible. I really sense that your person either wants to travel in some way, maybe they want to explore that and travel with you, or they've got plans to travel and that doesn't align with perhaps having a relationship right now or exploring this connection. Maybe they're saving up to travel, or they've got plans to travel, or they had travel plans that they've put on hold. Or it's just something within them and they're trying to reconcile kind of having a relationship or being with you, or developing a relationship or developing this connection with their dreams of kind of wanting to see the world and wanting to travel or have other things. Or it may be that they're kind of looking for jobs overseas in order to get other opportunities, or you are, and that may be an issue for some of you. I'm not going to take that because I haven't asked the question. Okay. Right, the Four of Cups, you get Page of Wands again, very strong energy of the Page of Wands, and the beautiful Ace of Cups coming out as your outcome. I absolutely love this for you guys. So after a period, you know, they may feel rejected. Somebody in this connection may feel like they've been rejected. This may kind of mirror that void that we're talking about at the beginning, with that Four of Cups energy of like, I don't know what's going on here, I don't know what's happening. And maybe that your person is feeling a little bit anxious or despondent at this time, or a little bit depressed, a little bit like they're in low mood, right? About life, or about kind of, there's this energy of just like, well, I don't know what to do for the best, I don't know, right? That sort of energy. And then them kind of not really coming up with anything, them being a little bit closed off in that energy, with mirroring that stone energy of just like they've just gone into themselves, like into their own shell and not giving anything away. I see that here being mirrored with this Four of Cups energy, just like, I'm not open to this, I'm not open to talking about this, I'm not open to talking to you, right? Maybe they've been in that space for a little while. That may be a little bit upsetting for you. But look, I see moving forward, Page of Wands, they do want to explore this love. This is what they want, right? I see them being up to, messaging you, wanting to come towards you, wanting to experience your energy. They feel very good when they're with you. They feel really elevated. They feel very excited. There's a lot of passion, a lot of intensity, a lot of flirtation here. And they want to explore this love with this beautiful Ace of Cups. They want to give this a go. They want to offer love to you. Again, it feels very embryonic. It feels like just the beginning of something. So it could be a renewal of love if you've already been in a connection, or it could just be the start of something. Definitely get this really strong energy from this reading that this is the start of something that can be developed, that can be explored. All right. So yeah, let's take a look at some messages for you. Yin and Yang, creating harmony through balance. So I feel with that Chariot in the reverse that things have been a little bit unbalanced, and more harmony is coming into this connection to kind of balance this out, to find solutions to these issues. The Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine represented here as well. So that's nice. That energy of kind of balancing, giving and receiving, between taking action and knowing when to just to kind of pause and let things settle. Anxiety. Yeah, we see that here with that Four of Cups energy showing up here. And I'm, not surprised to see that with that void energy. It may be creating some anxiety about the future of this connection. I sense that your person is also feeling very anxious about kind of what to do. Apart, so it may be that you are separated from one another at this time. Perhaps you're in no contact, and we have releasing. So I sense that your person is really releasing a lot of old baggage, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So there's something here that maybe they've been holding on to. I sense for a lot of them it's kind of old ideas, You know, they had like a vision for their life, and now that they've met you, things are kind of shifting and changing, and then they're having to kind of formulate a new plan for what their future would be. Maybe releasing some of that disappointment, some of that or resentment that has built up in this connection. We have fear of failure. So this is really showing up for your person, that they're worried about kind of letting you down, of this kind of not working out. It's like they want this like rock solid guarantee that this is definitely the right thing to do, or this is the right route to take, or the right road to follow, or the right path to go down, you know, all of these things. They want this rock solid guarantee, and you just can't have that in life. So, but there is this energy that is holding them back, where they feel kind of afraid of letting you down, or of not being good enough, right? We have obsessed with you. Yeah, I see that here in this. With this Page of Wands energy as well. It's just like, you are very much on their mind, right? Is what I'm saying. They're very much feeling you in their energy. So even if you're apart, or you're not talking, or things are a little bit quiet, they feel you all the time, right? You're spiritually connected. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop trying to figure things out. It may have even been the case that they've been trying to forget you, because there's something here where maybe they didn't plan to feel like this, or they didn't plan to have someone in their life. They weren't looking for anything, perhaps. And yet you are all they can think about, and like no one else compares to you, is what I'm sensing here. But this is a mirror of you knowing your own worth, group number 2, knowing your own value, right? They can see that. They can see how special you are. Yeah, I'm confused about what I want right now. 4 of Cups energy showing up here. Definitely very true. That they don't know what it is that they want. And it really mirrors that energy that I was picking up on, that they had a clear idea about where they were going, maybe with their career, or their life plans, or their travel plans. And now they're being asked to kind of be a little bit more flexible, or to kind of reconsider what that is. Because it means kind of thinking about you and thinking about the future in a different way. But it's definitely given them some food for thought. Please have patience. I never recommend putting your life on hold for anybody, but they are asking you to be patient with them, where with this 4 of Cups energy, where they're kind of, you know, it may be that they're not 100% open to this connection right in this moment as you are connecting with this reading, but it's because they're thinking things through. Right? It's because it's a serious decision for them, and they want to think things through. They want to assimilate these new energies, all these new feelings that they have for you. You have like really kind of opened up their horizons, is what I'm sensing, about kind of what's possible. But they need a little bit of time to kind of figure that out. We have time apart, so that is indicated here as well. Did we have something similar? Yeah, apart twice. So I'm really picking up that you're in separation or no contact with your person at this time. I'm sorry to hear that if that's the case. But it feels like it's like it isn't for nothing. Like it can be like a really powerful time where they can kind of come into their own energy, and they can come to their own conclusions and get clarity in that kind of void, that void of unknowing. I think you can trust them to do the right thing by you, and you can trust them, is what Spirit is saying, you know, to come to the right conclusion, or to, you know, to come towards you. Yeah, we have the card unavailable. Again, that 4 of Cups energy of just like them wanting to keep their energy to themselves. I want to pick up one of these and just see what messages they have. Maybe that you've been trying to reach out to them through social media or messaging them, and they've kind of not responded, right? Again, they're very much in their own energy. I definitely sense that you are in this space of like, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, but we have the card, I want to move towards you. So they are coming round. Like I said, you can trust them to do the right thing. There will be an end to this separation or this no contact period. We have I'm a mess right now. I'm getting so much from this Four of Cups. But yeah, they feel like they've made a mess of things, or that they're really struggling. There's so much confusion for them, and anxiety, and this Five of Wands as well, where they're just like, they don't know what it is that they want. They don't know what to do for the best. But I do feel like you can trust them to kind of come up with the goods, to kind of find their way through things. Oh, we have this seems too good to be true. I'm sorry you can't really see the cards. I've had to use studio lighting today. Or maybe just there if I put it there. This is the Wild Heart Oracle deck. It seems too good to be true. So maybe there are some issues coming up for them about unworthiness in this connection. I'm kind of struggling with that. I see that you know your own value. So, when they're being presented with someone who feels confident in themselves and about what it is that they want, it's like you're kind of the perfect 10, the full package for them. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there because this reading's getting a little bit long. That's everything that I have for you. I hope it has given you some clarity in your situation. Let me know how it resonates down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you feel called to, please check out my friend Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are like an energetic library of your own soul's journey. She is incredibly gifted, really lovely, kind person, lovely to connect with, and she can give you powerful, even life-changing insights into any questions that you have about your life purpose, about this connection, about past connections, who your soulmate is, your love destiny, your general destiny, what your mission is in this lifetime. Whatever it is that you want, you get to be in the driving seat and decide what it is that you want to ask of the records. Okay, Misha is offering $7.77 off her Akashic Record readings. If you want to find out more, it's linked in the description box. Scroll right down, you will find her details. It will take you to her website. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, my lovelies. Welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3 in the amazing Apatite Palm Stone. All right, let's take a look at the messages. Let's spill the tea on this connection. Let's find out, what are the energies surrounding you and your person today? What's going on for you? We get the card the Outlaw. So it may be that your person thinks that they are a law unto themselves, that they do things by their own rules. They live life by their own rules. This could be to do with their lifestyle. Perhaps they've separated from their family, or they just kind of do things on their own terms. They've got like an alternative lifestyle, something like this. Or it may just be that in this connection, they feel like they do things in a way that's quite unique. Maybe they see love and relationships through this lens that is quite unique, that you're struggling to understand, or that they feel like they're a little bit of a free spirit and they can't be tied down in this way. They definitely like things on their own terms. This can be a positive thing. It can mean that they've got boundaries. This could be your energy. Remember, this is just a general reading, so things can resonate, vice versa. Or it could be their energy, and they're just in this kind of, I'm getting the word badass as well. So it may be that they think they're a little bit of a badass. And I'm sensing that for some of you, this is just a message for some of you, they've got this energy where just like, no one gets to my heart, no one, I don't lose my head for anybody. Again, this could be you, and this could be an empowered thing, but I'm really sensing that for some of you, this is your person of just like, you won't be able to get me to fall in love with you, but it's because they think they're a badass, right? They think that they're harder, or that they're tougher than they actually are, right? Is what I'm sensing. This is kind of how they're showing up. This can just be like that kind of King of Wands energy as well, that kind of blazing a trail, doing things on their own terms. Maybe they're quite creative, or they like to travel, or they like an alternative lifestyle, van life, something like this. That's what I'm seeing. It's just like this energy showing up in your reading of kind of living life outside the box. Okay, so you can take it how it resonates. It's just a general reading. Get the card the Warrior as well. Definitely this energy of blazing a trail, this beautiful rainbow image here, that may be a sign for you in your connection. So yeah, I just feel like your person is showing up in a way that is very strong. Like maybe they've got a very strong character or a very strong personality, okay? Maybe also I'm getting this energy that they've had to fight to kind of overcome their life situation in some way. They've kind of had some kind of struggle, some sort of difficult background, some sort of situation or issues in their life that they've had to overcome, and it's kind of developed grit within them. Like part of this, they've had to develop this energy of just like, yeah, doing things on their own terms, having to think a little bit differently about life in order to kind of survive, and that they're a bit of a fighter. Maybe they've had to fight a health problem or from a difficult background or something like this, or they fight on behalf of other people for some of you. It may also be a sign also that they are willing to fight for this connection, okay? They're just like, I'll do whatever it takes, you know, with this outlaw energy. They're just like, I'll do whatever it takes to kind of win you over or to win your heart. So that is the message that I'm getting for you. It's coming on strong is what I'm picking up on here. There's something, you know, either their feelings for you or the way that they're showing up for you is coming on strong. I just feel like there's this energy of like, when you're with them and you're in your energy, their energy, you really know about it, that they're very magnetic, that they're very grounded, that they're very kind of, they've got a very strong sense of who they are. And so when you're with them, it can be very easy to kind of get lost in their energy or to get lost in their world, or that the way that they see things or their opinions or what it is that they're into, and you may lose yourself a little bit in that energy because they've got this kind of strong presence, or they're very charismatic, or they've got a strong personality, something like this. This is how they're showing up. So we get the card Trust. This is a beautiful image, a gentler energy coming in after these first two cards. These beautiful people embracing each other. I sense that you're really like connected energetically. There's so much energy around them that's bringing this kind of, it's bringing out their softer side is what I'm hearing. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So if there's any resistance within you to the way that they're showing up for you, what it is that's happened between you, what it is that's going on, or something that they've said, I feel like they've been quite forceful in kind of their perception of things or their desire, or something that they've said towards you. They've been like quite direct or forceful in that, or quite kind of dogmatic, quite kind of wedded to that worldview, that perception of things. And you may resist that, you know, maybe they've said no to you, or maybe they've said no to this right now, or they've said something where you're just like, no, I don't agree with that, I can't get on board with it. We're coming from different places. If you can move towards, and it isn't like a switch, if you can gently move towards that energy of acceptance, not accepting things forever, but just accepting things as they are in this moment, or accepting their truth as they have spoken it, things will transform for you. Spirit is saying that that will create that shift, that change, that energy, get you out of that stagnation or that stuck energy of kind of, you know, we're just in this energy of kind of butting heads or resistance or not being on the same page. It's going to just like gracefully transform it into something new for you, okay? So that you can move forward, so that you can feel confident in this connection. Okay, let's find out what's going on here between you and your person. Two of Wands, so a decision needs to be made here, that there's definitely potential here, looking to the future, seeing which direction, what path you're going to take. I'm not going to pick that one because I haven't asked the question yet. Let's see what's going on between you and your person. This is so lovely. There's a lot of love here. King of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Making a decision about this connection, about this relationship. Soulmate, twin flame energy showing up in your reading very strongly. You two are like two peas in a pod. You're two of a kind, right? It could be that you're both quite strong characters, and kind of that creates a lot of passion between you both. But I see harmony here. I see two people who are on the same page. This is the truth of things. There is a decision to be made around this connection, but there is love here. I see a renewal of love with this Ace of Cups, or like a development of this connection, you know, them being able to offer their heart to you and being able to speak their truth to you as well. it feels like what I'm hearing is that it can't be denied. What it is that we share cannot be denied. What it is that you have between one another cannot be denied with this King of Swords energy coming through. It's just like, yes, this is the truth of this. You know, we are soulmates. We are meant to be together. We cannot deny this. There is love here. We cannot deny this love. So it may be that this love with this outlaw energy is forbidden in some way, right? You know, maybe because you're from different backgrounds, or their parents don't agree, or you're in a situation already, or they're already in a connection. No judgment from me around that. I know that the heart wants what the heart wants. Love can be complicated, but there is this truth of just like, yeah, the truth of it is that you are this perfect match, and that this love, this connection is worth fighting for. So, and that despite everything, there is love here. A strong energy here about a really definitive decision being made about what to do going forwards, but an acknowledgement from spirit and from your person as well that this is, you know, a match, that you are like a match, just soul to soul, heart to heart on every level is what I'm hearing from spirit as well. I want to check in with your feelings, group number 3, see how it is that you are showing up to this right now. How are you feeling? Okay, you're in this energy of anxiety. 4 of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. You get Gemini's energy showing up here, Aquarius, Libra energy. What else do we have? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up for you. Okay, so I feel like your heart is closed, right? There's this, I'm getting the words I've had enough. So for some of you, maybe like, I've had enough. Maybe you closed your heart because of another connection. Maybe you've closed your heart to them because you feel like it isn't a good idea. I don't know why this is. What I'm hearing from spirit very strongly is that there's an energy of protection, that you want to protect yourself, right? There's something about this. There's something about this love. There's something about this. I feel like you're very, very good friends, that you have like, that you really resonate on the same frequency, that there's this energy within you where you want to see if you're safe with this person, that you want to like double check within yourself that you are safe to open your heart to them. And at this time, maybe you want them to love you, or you want them to say, yes, you're my person, right? But there is something here in your energy field that is saying that you are guarded, right? That could be a good thing. That could be your own boundaries. That could be you getting to know them, right? Protecting yourself, right? That could be sensible. Or it could be that you're unconsciously or subconsciously putting up a little bit of a barrier to this because you have these fears with this 8 of Swords of getting hurt. And you may not realize that this is what you've done, or that this is the energy that you're in, because it's like a subconscious shield that you're putting up, and that's making it difficult for them to get close to you, or to get closer to you, or connect to your heart. And you may not realize that you've done that. Like I was saying, it's something that you've done subconsciously, even though you love them, you have these feelings for them, and that they care about you. There is this fear here with this 8 of Swords. It's just like, what if it goes wrong? What if I'm not good enough? And a little bit of a block coming from you around love and relationships, or your own worthiness, around your heart chakra. So that may be something, if it's resonating with you what I'm saying right now, that may be something that you want to gently show yourself compassion for. Do your inner child work on your own self-concept, your own worthiness of love, or just work on kind of breaking down that energy so that you are able to kind of give and receive love, so that you can flow a little bit more with that. So I just feel like on the one hand you're like, yes, I'm attracted to you and I really want this, and on the other hand you're just like, oh, but I need to protect myself. So maybe you're playing it a little bit cool, or you're just being, maybe you're the one that's being a little bit of a badass, and you're just like, oh no, you can't affect me, right? Like that. But it isn't the truth. It's not the truth of it, is that this connection runs really deep for you both. Okay, let's see how your person is showing up for you. Thank you, angels, spirit guides. Thank you so much for these beautiful messages for group number 3 today. Oh my goodness me. Right, we get King of Wands, you get High Priestess, and Queen of Wands in the reverse. You guys, this is a tricky situation. What is going on here? We are really spilling the tea today, aren't we? Because King of Wands, didn't I mention the King of Wands when we opened this reading? King of Wands energy coming in here. So much passion. This is just that energy of like, I don't have eyes for anyone else. No one else will do. You're the one, right? Yes, you're a couple. There's a power couple here with this King and this Queen of Wands, right? You know, this is a match. Let's be real. But the Queen of Wands is in the reverse here. So it's like you're two people who are not on the same page. So it could be that energetically you're really matched, but in the external you're very different. Not for all of you, just for some of you. I'm just kind of trying to find examples of how the energy is showing up. Well, there's something here where you guys just aren't in alignment. It could be right person, wrong time, or like a difference of opinion about what you want for this. But there is this like veil between you. It could be that one of you is very spiritual and is above the veil of illusion. You know, has cut through that veil of illusion and can see the bigger picture, and it could be that the other of you is below the veil of illusion, and so one of you has more spiritual awareness than the other, and that can put you on an uneven sort of playing field where you're kind of not seeing eye to eye through that lens, right? Maybe your person only sees the 3D and is very much like what you see is what you get, and you're more like, hey, you know, this is a spiritual connection, there's stuff going on here. That's just one example of how this energy can be showing up. But what I'm seeing is two people who are completely attracted to one another, maybe completely in love with one another, but kind of aren't getting onto the same page for whatever reason. That is kind of a mystery. Could be with this High Priestess, could be to do with divine timing, it could be to do with the fact that you're both playing it cool, or one of you is playing it cool, or it could just be that your person cannot connect to you because of this like subconscious heart chakra situation, we could call it, right? That's going on here. They want to reach you. It's like that you feel like a little bit of a mystery to them, right? That you feel that they feel like you're a little bit mysterious, or that there's kind of something that's been unspoken, or a kind of a secret here, right? Maybe there's something about your past that you haven't told them, or vice versa, or something that you carry shame around, and that's why you've got the heart chakra blockage. Doesn't have to be as deep as that. It could be something more superficial, but there's just something here which your person isn't seeing, that they don't understand about you, and that's why it's just like they're looking at you, they don't understand the situation, they don't understand maybe what it is that you want or how to make you happy, and consequently you're kind of not quite in alignment. But let's look at this. You can get into alignment. I see it. Very spiritual connection here, and a lot of intuition between you, like sharing a lot of energy all the time is what I'm hearing, between one another, exchanging a lot of psychic messages. There feels like there's so much energy in this connection. It's like making me blush a little bit. That kind of frisson of excitement. Oh, the High Priestess showing up again. You get the World, Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Again, more Pisces energy showing up. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius showing up very strongly in your reading as well. So I feel like, they want to find a solution to this, whatever it is. They want to give you the world, right? They see like a future with you for definite. They want to come towards you, right? They feel like the future is a little bit unknown. They feel uncertain, right? Again, this energy that you're being very mysterious for them. Maybe you need to talk more about your feelings, or I don't know, or be more direct, or make yourself more available, or whatever it is. I just don't know, but there's something here where you're kind of moving towards like an unknown future. They do see a lot of long-term potential here. They want to commit to you, right? This is a step-by-step process, and a step-by-step of kind of revealing your authentic self, or their authentic self, or revealing their secrets, or revealing what it is that you're holding back, or what it is that they are holding back. Someone in this connection is holding back a little bit in order to protect themselves, but there is this process of kind of moving forward and revealing that little by little, a little bit at a time. And also these beautiful pillars, right? This represents a gateway between the spiritual and the physical. So I feel like there's some stuff that's kind of waiting in the wings energetically that is coming into manifestation for you. Right? A lot of potential here, okay? It's like there's a lot of energetic charge here, a lot of potential. But like I was saying, that Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow journey. It's a step-by-step process. It's not an overnight switch, an overnight change. But they see you as someone who's like the real deal. Someone that they can really commit to. Someone who's like... I feel like they want to level up for you a little bit as well. That they want to kind of elevate themselves so that you see them in a good light. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Let's see what else. Wow, powerful energies coming through for you today. You get the 8 of Wands, you get Justice, and you get Wheel of Fortune. Changes. Changes are coming in here for you. Libra's energy showing up very strongly. So it feels like maybe things are up in the air at the moment. I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement and change. I feel like if there are any obstacles, you're going to be able to overcome that really quickly. Again, I see this definitive decision being made. This person really wants to be fair by you. They want to do right by you. I see them being able to make a commitment for you. And I see things really kind of changing in your favor. Like a favorable outcome is what I'm seeing with this Justice to the Wheel of Fortune. So if there's any kind of things that are up in the air or things that are unknown for you that feel a little bit confusing, or like a decision needs to be made about what's going on, I see that really kind of happening for you. I see your person really speaking their truth. A lot of really positive communication between you both that's really going to bring a lot of expansion, a lot of enlightenment for you. Like a lot of like exchange of kind of truth. Right? And it bringing, like I was saying, a lot of enlightenment and a lot of understanding, right? And then this is going to bring this positive change in for you in order for you to move forward. This person's going to change your life is what I'm seeing, group number 3. Or that you're changing each other's lives as well. You're going in a new direction as a result of meeting this person. Right, I can't be who you need me to be right now. That could be you, it could be them. Of just being like, whatever it is that you're asking for, you know, your needs, I'm unable to meet them for whatever reason. Maybe they haven't got the bandwidth, maybe they've got too much responsibility, not enough time, too much on their plate, or you're sort of asking for something that's kind of deeper than they're able to connect to. It's just like the energy of just this moment. It could even be just this week. And we have Don't Play Me Like a Fool. I've never drawn this card before. I'm really sorry you can't see it very well. There's too much light flashing back, but it says don't play me like a fool. So it's just like this energy of like they can't mess with you and you can't mess with them. Like you see each other clearly is what I want to say. Like you can play it cool all you like, or they can, right? The energies can be vice versa, but or you can pretend, or when I say you, I mean you or your person or whatever it is. You can pretend that you don't care, or you can pretend that you're playing it cool, or that you don't have feelings like you do, but you see each other clearly. You're just like, I know what's going on with you. It's like you see right through them. Whatever it is that they're showing up as, you see right through them. So it's just like, I ain't interested in any games. You're just like, no one's playing, there is no game, right? So it's like, it's moving into this energy of like, okay, let's stop messing around, let's stop playing games, let's not stop testing each other, and let's just be straight. Let's just be like straight up truth with one another about what's really happening here. Oh, we have the beautiful card Hope. I absolutely love this for you. So maybe you're hoping for an outcome here. There's this beautiful lily as well, water lily on this card. This is the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. If you haven't checked those out, please do. So that may be a sign for you. The water lily, maybe an image. The thing with the water lily, sorry, that was a bit difficult to say. The water lily is that it is blooms out of the mud, right? It blooms out of the mud. So there is this potential, you know, if things have been a bit muddy, confused, a little bit gritty, this can be the foundation. You know, even that can be the foundation. You know, there's a lot of nutrients there. There's a lot of richness for which something beautiful can blossom. This has been such a juicy reading, you guys. And you get the card Soul Growth. So you are really like pulling at each other and kind of testing each other and encouraging each other to get out of your comfort zones, to progress on your soul's journey and to grow. So I think there's this kind of friction here between you both where you kind of challenge each other or spark each other, or like that sort of energy. But in doing so, you're kind of encouraging each other to grow. There's a lot of soul growth as a result of this connection, which feels like really positive. It feels like you're learning in like quite a fun way, maybe not always fun. Triggering things can't be fun, but it's just like you have this beautiful dynamic between one another is what I'm picking up on, where you're just like, that there's quite a lot of intensity and a frisson there, and that through that dynamic you encourage each other's growth, okay, on this journey. That's everything that I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. It's been a super juicy reading. I've absolutely enjoyed it so very much. Do give this a like if you have got value out of it. It's a beautiful way of saying thank you, and also for supporting free tarot here on YouTube. It really helps us all out to continue to bring these readings to you. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and my new collection of subliminals as well. If you're into subliminals but you're looking for some that have been created with integrity and with care, so you know what it is that you are getting, I've created a new collection of subliminals. You can just listen to them when you're relaxing, or when you're studying, or cleaning the house, exercising, whatever it is that you're doing. And it will help you to reprogram your subconscious mind to be magnetic to what it is that you desire. So check out those meditations and subliminals if you feel called to. They are all linked in the description box below this video. Also know that I offer extended zodiac readings for every sign. That is also linked below. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye.